Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, my lovelies. If you don't know where you are, I am Hip Flippin' Mama, the mama of the reselling community, or Kelly, or whatever you feel like calling me. I sell on eBay, no other platform right now. I do YouTube. I wouldn't call it content. I might call it entertainment, but you can call it whatever you want. You can hit the subscribe button, the like button, the ding-a-ling button, whatever button you feel like caressing at this moment, and welcome. I am just going to be working this morning, and quite honestly, my lovelies, a little bit of a headache this morning. And I don't know, I honestly don't know if it's because it's been an off weekend for me and I have been struggling with pain, or if it's because I went live on Hex Treasures After Dark edition last night and I drank, but I drank alcohol, not beer. I drank peppermint schnapps and my dollar store root beer. So yeah, I think that might be why I have a headache. I wasn't drunk or anything, but I don't normally drink alcohol. I just want to try and get the chat pulled up really quick. Oh, good morning, Bougie Bear. How are you? Good morning, Jennifer. Hi, Rebecca. Good morning. How are you? I gotta turn my volume down. You were there, Jennifer. Or not Jennifer, Rebecca. Rebecca was there. She knows what happened last night. Anamora, Anamora. Maggie Doodle. Maggie Doodle. I am going to love saying that name, Maggie Doodle. Welcome, Maggie Doodle. Mwah. Yeah, Jen, it's fun. You got that right. Yeah, that could be all the sugar in the pop. Hi, Rosie Red. How are you, baby? My Rosie Red. Maggie Doodle. Sorry. That's what you get when you come to my channel. Can't help it. So I've got my 10,000 IUs of vitamin D here, guys. And you're supposed to take vitamin D, if you don't know, with fatty foods because it absorbs into your body better. But I'm not eating right now. So I'm going to take it with my coffee slash cappuccino. You're getting ready for church. Oh, that's wonderful. I would go to church every Sunday, most Sundays, if my husband would go to church with me. But if I go to church, I've got to have somebody's hand to hold next to me as I get inspired and I feel wonderful, and it's just too hard. But I do try and enjoy Casey Geisha at 11 a.m. for his Bible studies every day when I'm at work. And yes, you can love the Lord and go to church and be a God fearing Christian, all while being a foul mouthed, potty mouthed, dirty minded chick like I am when I'm in the After Dark edition of YouTube with Tim. Okay? Look, it's a really good outlet for me. And if you don't know me, Mama can let a swear word go. And sometimes in rapid fire. So, yeah, church accountability partner. It's good to have a group of people that you can go online with and just say whatever you want. You're not going to offend anybody. And quite frankly, it's on someone else's channel, so I don't have to worry about losing viewers. Not that I worry about viewers, but I don't ever want to offend anybody or have anybody think I don't love them. Leticia! Rosie Brad, you're a worship director? Oh, that is so fantastic. Good morning, Thrifty Falconer's wife. Thrifty Falconer's wife. I know you've told me this so many times before, and I will apologize in advance. I'm having so many problems with memory retention. Tell me what your name is again, baby. And I think that's just all the stress at work. I'm waiting to see in the chat. And I apologize, I can't freaking remember it. Guys, you know what? I just remembered it the other day. You know, because you were in the chat. I remembered it. So you know I know what it is in my head. So I think my mind is just trying to heal itself right now. You guys, it was so much fun at Leticia's slumber party. Hi, Darlene. Darlene was at the slumber party. Anna Mora was at the slumber party. I'm asking my husband's name? Oh. No, sometimes, no. No, I don't have a problem ever remembering his name. He's been there every day for 34 years, so I don't ever forget his name. And besides, he's Babe or Hun or whatever. But I do call my kids by the wrong name sometimes. That's why I have nicknames for everybody. Honey, sweetie, baby. You know, if you had the number of alternate children in this world that I have hundreds and hundreds of alternate children, and you just can't remember all of their names. You know, my husband and I coached baseball, and he coached football and all kinds of stuff, and that's a lot of kids. You know what I'm saying? And then you see them when they're grown up, and they run up and they hug you, and they say, "Big Mama, Big Mama," and then you don't remember who they are. So you have to look at their grown-ass face, because you know kids change more than Destiny. Did you have sex last night, Destiny? Please tell me you had sex in the hotel last night. Anyway, kids change so much from 15, 16. You know, some of these kids we had from the time they were 6 years old in T-ball to high school age, okay? My flabby arms. Yeah, they're not getting any less flabby. Good morning, Sherry Picking Treasures. I was just going through all my Monet, girl, and I was thinking of you yesterday. If you don't know, I got a lot of Monet from Sherry at Picking Treasures. Look what I did. You guys, I want to show you something. You ready? I am bad. So you know Sphinxy, right? Because she's got no nose. She's like the Sphinx. So I finally went and I put some brooches, some of my brooches, into Sphinxy's head. Yep, I got this one from her. This one's the dirty one. I have to clean it. And I got this one from her. And I love this hematite one. I just wanted to give you my love and all my slumber loves. Now I have to take care of my sweet, sick puppy. Darlene, what's wrong with your puppy? I used to be a vet tech. Maybe I can help. You're going to do a live unboxing, Sherry? Oh my gosh, I want to be there. Please let me know, okay? Message me beforehand. So yeah, you guys all know this is what I wanted to do with Sphinxy, right? So the most beautiful one I have is right here. That's a good idea, butterfly brooches on your lampshade. I like that, Vanessa. So yeah, I did this yesterday, and if you know my little Cleopatra looking that I got from my Goodwill haul. You know what? I only got one out of my two Goodwill shop Goodwill hauls. I only got one of them, so I need to do some serious what up, what up. Where's my other package? And then this one, as you know, is the one that I really love that fit my fat neck, and I really, really, really loved it. So I put those on the neck. But yeah, so I've got some of my brooches. Look at my copper brooch. It's like oxidizing or something. I don't know how to clean that or care for it. Somebody who knows about copper. Look at this, you guys. It's like my favorite brooch. All my leaf brooches. Not all of them. I don't have any 925 in here. Nope, got to take care of the 925. But this is so heavy now. See, I've got my dragonfly here. Now, one of these I got from a lot, but one of these I got from Sherry. And then if you go to the other ear, those are her ears. There's a matching one. Woo woo! I have two identical brooches. And those aren't all of my brooches, but thank you, Sherry. I wanted to do it. That's why I picked that styrofoam head up. And I got in here to do some serious work yesterday. Serious work, because my husband was gone for the weekend, right? Oh, really? Dry baking soda? What do you do? Just rub it on to it for the copper? And I was in here, I'm gonna list, because I've had souls this weekend, so I've got to package those up. So you gotta list, because my store's got like almost absolutely nothing in it. Oh, yes, I will, but I'll do that privately, Rebecca. And I did mean to get back to you on that. Oh, okay. All right, baby, I will. Okay, Desi, I'm going to read to you um, Rebecca's message that she sent me yesterday about her son's nosebleeds. And Rebecca, I'm sorry I didn't get back to you. I was on that live, and I took about a 4-hour nap yesterday, so I wasn't feeling that great before I did the after show with Tim. And I slept for about 4 hours. So then once I got up at 10 o'clock, I was with him until 1:30, 2 o'clock, and then I laid in bed until 4 and couldn't sleep. Okay. So she says, hello, Pixie, or hello. Pixie wanted an update on my son. His nosebleeds were from the fluticasone spray his doctor put him on. He got up at 4 a.m. with a nosebleed and again at 9. I stopped that medication and he has been doing good the rest of the day and is finally sleeping. He wouldn't go back to bed because he was scared to wake up bleeding again. I would definitely also be scared of waking up bleeding again. And, you know, Rebecca, I did read that, and I apologize so much. I did not get back to you. I kind of put the phone down and went right back to sleep. And when I woke up, I was like, oh, no, I got to go live. And so please don't think that I didn't care about you, baby. You know I care about you. But I apologize I didn't get back to you. And I didn't message it to her because she was on a hotel date with her husband. And I'm really, really hoping they had hot sex in the hotel or the pool. Mm-hmm. In which I hope to hear about privately. No, not really. I don't want to hear about that. But I will be able to judge if they did or not by how tired Tommy is. About how tired Tommy is in the Tommy and Curly in the morning. Oh my gosh, Vanessa. Can I share these pictures? Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm going to share these. This is Vanessa Huron in the chat. This is her lampshade, you guys. Oh my God, that is gorgeous. That is gorgeous. I love that idea. Look at that leaf. I want that leaf. I want that leaf so bad. Okay, so I don't want anyone to get sad for me or anything, but I have a very serious topic I need to talk about. I really need to sell some of my leaves. I know it's tragic. When I look at my leaf collection, I am like, what the hell was I thinking? I cannot buy every leaf I see, every leaf brooch. I need to sell some of my jewelry, you guys, a lot of it. My student loans went way up. And yeah, if I want to go full time, I got to start getting serious, serious, serious. And I've got so much jewelry that I've acquired, I need to sell it. That's good that he's doing good, Rebecca. I'm really happy. Oh, Pixie's so happy about it too. Listing hangout, Jennifer, do you want to come live with me? We can do a listing hangout. You're going to send me a leaf, Vanessa? Oh, no, you mean a picture. Believe it or not, you guys, there are some people in this world that send me things, and they just love me so much. They send me things. I don't know why they love me so much, but they send me things. And so that's why I thought that. So I'm sorry. So Vanessa's going to send me a picture of a pretty leaf, and then I'm going to be jealous. Thanks, Vanessa. I'm going to have leaf envy. Okay, so the goal today is that I'm going to actually get some work done. My office actually isn't even done being clean yet. I've got boxes here, 3 boxes here. I've got stuff that needs to go in the Herbie over here. It's not garbage, but it just, I don't have a need for it. No, honey, you don't have to send it to me in the mail. Oh, baby, keep it for yourself. You don't have to send it to me in the mail, baby. Vanessa, you're so sweet. Oh, I found the pictures of that coffee mug, Vanessa. I did. I think you probably sent them to me. That coffee mug. I kind of wish I'd have kept it. If it had been different colors than brown, I would have kept it. You guys, for those of you who don't know, I was doing a haul, and there was a Mooey Mooey coffee mug, and Vanessa bought it from me outright, right in the haul. I slurped my coffee. I'm really sorry, you guys, if that grosses you out. Was that more quiet? Okay. For those of you who used to watch Tyra Banks or know of Tyra Banks, what am I doing right now? What was I doing? Anybody know what I just did? I think most of my peeps are probably too young to know what that was. Yes, Maggie Doodle! Woo, 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 woo. Maggie Doodle. Or as Krabby says, in my arms I have such laughing. Yes, smizing. It's when you smile with your eyes. Oh my gosh! Vanessa, let me know later how he's doing. My Lord, you've got your hands full. Oh, baby. Let me know how he's doing, okay? Bougie Bear, yes. Flirting with the camera. Well, you know how I flirt. I show my fat and talk about my gray hair. That's how I flirt. Uh-oh, y'all. I think my husband's home. Maybe not. Daddy's not home. Daddy's not home. No, Daddy not home. Daddy's not home, Scrappy. My pugs. Aw, I know. It's nice when you have a tough guy. You want to say hi? Come here. Swing the butt around. Ugh. Say hi. Say hi, Scrappy. Say hi. You love Mama. Kisses? Scrappy, kisses? You don't want to give kisses because you're nervous. Kisses? Oh, you're the angel. Mm. Mm. Yes, I love you. Yes, I love you. This is how he hugs. That's a nice hug from Mama, yes. Oh, that's a nice hug. Oh, that's a nice hug. He just pushes his face against my face. Oh, now somebody else wants some love. Come here. Sir Champion Rocky Balboa. Oh, yes. He's completely deaf. Hello, yes. Oh, thank you. This is the daddy to the other one. When we rescued him and Lizzie, who's now Lizzie's crossed the Rainbow Bridge, but she was pregnant. So we had a litter, and that's how we got 4 pugs, because we kept 2 special needs. Todd's in the chat. Todd, you want to come on? I'll send you a link. You want to come on? Or you want to go live and I'll come on yours? Thank you. I love my babies. They're the only 2 pets I have left. We had like 13 pets at one point, and we had 4 fish in our 65-gallon indoor fish pond, which is now empty. And now we're down to 2, no, 3. We have cats. I forget the cat. Todd's not answering me. He's mad at me for some reason. He's mad at me because he invited me on his live yesterday, and I wasn't. My mom was over, so we were playing dominoes. I was trying to kick her butt in dominoes, but she beat me every time. 76-year-old fierce woman. You want to watch me do my thing? I'm not doing anything right now other than trying to get rid of my headache from Tim Heck's After Dark live. You know, I do, I want to say I do Tim on Saturday nights, but that doesn't sound right. I do After Dark reseller edition on Tim's show. He does a 10 o'clock catching up with the Hex every Saturday night. If you guys haven't checked him out, go to Hex Treasures, HECKS Treasures. And he's a very cool guy. He's 27. He's younger than my son. The first person I ever got raunchy with on YouTube, really. But yeah, he brings the bad mama out of me. I'm telling you, I let my freak flag fly when I'm on Tim's show. Well, I kind of always let my freak flag fly, so I really can't say I do it on his show. But I don't. My lips are a little looser on Tim's show. But yeah, I was drinking. I didn't pick up any beer because I knew I was going to be on the show, and I didn't pick up any beer. And so the only alcohol I had in my house was peppermint schnapps. So I was putting it in my. Oh, pardon me. I apologize. You go, Leticia. I forget what I was saying, but I'm sure it was about Tim. Yeah, so I kind of let my guard down when I'm on his channel, and we had fun last night. Oh, yeah, so I was drinking peppermint schnapps in my dollar store root beer, just like I was. Thank you, Toddy. Just like I was at the slumber party Friday night, right? Oh my gosh. You guys, there were so many men. There were two men in the live chat last night. They were guests, not just watchers, but guests, men that watched the slumber party. So, I'm just saying, um, that's a little fascinating to me. And then there were people in the chat, right? And these aren't my lovelies. These are other people's lovelies, right? You know, because not a lot of my people, my lovelies, follow him. And there were a few of my lovelies in the chat, but there were people in the chat were like, "Yeah, we watched you, Mama. Looked like you were having fun." And I was just like, "Oh my lord!" Here I thought it would, it would be just my close little lovelies and everything, because I don't have that many viewers. I think 432, you know, and let me see how many times it's been viewed. Oh my lord! Oh yeah. 163 views, which is pretty good for me. So, and I lost some viewers during that show. So I offended some people, and I'm sorry for that. But to my defense, Mama's got to be Mama sometimes. Thank you, Leticia. I mean, I'm myself all the time anyway. I just really try and hold my tongue. Like, I'm not going to be swearing and stuff this morning, but Anamora. Now, Todd is also singing Anamora. He is singing Anamora. Thank you very much. Yep, that's what Todd's doing right now. So, okay, guys, the goal today is to actually get some work done. And maybe I'll wait to do some work in Todd's, because I'll jump on his channel so he can entertain everybody, and then I can work and then feed off of his energy, because I just love Todd so much. Yeah, I know you did, Todd. You tuned in for a few minutes, and then you saw us putting makeup on, and you probably saw Casey, a dude putting makeup on. You're like, yeah, this is not for me. And somebody actually asked me, Todd, are you going to invite Todd to come in? And I went, no, I am not asking Todd to come in, because I really love Todd and I want to have my friendship with Todd later. So no, I'm not asking Todd to come in. Somebody actually asked me to have you come in. I was like, no, this is not a party for Todd. So if you all wonder why I'm in Todd's phone, it's because I love Todd very much. We have a very special relationship. We are two peas from the same pod, and we're just freaks of the same nature. We're very much alike, and I love him very much. And there's not very, very many people in this world that I care who think what they think of me, but he's one of them. So, excuse me for a moment. Sorry, I wanted to kind of wipe my nose. I didn't want to do it on camera. Oh, that was you, Rebecca? I couldn't remember who it was. So you guys, I got to list this painting. It's got a little nick in it. I got to list this painting because what I do, if you guys don't know, I've never shown my art collection. You know what? I'm going to have a specific show just for my art collection. Hang on. I've got to wash this anyway. I have to blow my nose. So sorry, you guys. I have about 10 of these the same color, and I need to make sure this one goes in the... No, it's just a rag. Leave it alone. Oh, you want the link, baby boy? All right, Mama gonna hit you with the link. I don't know if I have your email. Let me see if I remember it. Are you Gmail, Con? Bye, bougie baby. Mama loves you. Borderline famous. 100% MILF. Who's a MILF? And borderline famous, are you male or female? Okay, Tabby, I must not. Bye, Anamora. Have a good time, honey. Anamora. I have to take the out, maybe. Message me your email if you don't want to share it. Bye, baby. Helps if I spell it right.
Todd Rendon.
It's Todd Rendon. Hi, baby. I'm good, baby. We're live. You're not on speaker. So it's just your in Gmail, right? Okay, I found it. Yeah, I found it. You got your coffee carafe and everything, baby? Oh, I love you so much. I'm so happy you're in my life. Okay, baby. See you in a minute. That's my buddy. Look, I think one thing, get him to sing your name. I think one thing that's really important, you guys, and I try really hard to do this with you guys. I try and do this with everybody. Is to let people know how I feel about them. And I think it's very, very important that if you care about somebody, let them know. Let them know how important they are to you. And, you know, I know that's very important for me. I deal with depression so much, deep, dark depression. And, you know, it's, you think because I'm funny and, I'm witty and I'm upbeat and everything. No, I deal with the dark demon, every day. And I have extremely high anxiety. And what helps me with all of that is caring for other people and caring about other people and nurturing other people. Oh, thank you, Anna. I appreciate that. I try to be, I don't try and be honest. It's just what I am. I am honest. But thank you for saying I'm genuine. I appreciate that. But I really, anybody who's known me for 5 minutes knows that, I love very easily and I love very hard. And I love you guys. Oh, thank you, Colleen. See, I can remember. And I like to tell you guys how much you mean to me. And I think it's important that we all tell each other how much they mean to you. And so it's not uncommon for me, thank you, Anna. It's not uncommon for me to say to Todd, thank you, baby, I love you so much. And like I said to him, I'm so glad you're in my life. I didn't say that because I was on camera. I said that because it's what I was feeling at the moment. And I wanted him to know that. And if you've ever talked to me on the phone, if we've ever been in a video chat or anything like that, I will tell you how I'm feeling, whether it's good or bad. Oh, Leticia, I love you too, baby. See, Leticia is a really good example. I was watching her live and she just seemed down to me, she wasn't her spunky little perky. Leticia's she's real subtle, but she has her spunkiness about her. I love you too, Leticia. And I was like, she's like, I wish us girls could get together, but I guess we'd have to do it online. Boy, I wish we could. And I was just like, boom! Sorry. Lumber party! And So I had a slumber party for Leticia, and we had so much fun. Although she was the most quiet one, she just watched everybody. You're at Goodwill? Oh, I want to go thrifting so bad, but I have so much stuff to list, I just can't. Yeah. Oh, you're sick, baby girl. I'm sorry. Call me later if you want to talk. I'm sorry that you're sick. But yeah, it's just important to tell people how you feel. Don't be afraid if, like, oh my gosh, like I tell people I love them because, if you're good to me and you're nice to me, you know, I love you. And I don't say that word. You didn't get the link. I sent it, Todd. Check your messages. Maybe it's in your messages. Sometimes it goes to email. Check your email. Check your messages. Okay? You'll get it, babe. But it's just really important. And I'm really good at telling people how I feel, good or bad. Ask Todd because Todd's gotten the mama boot. I used to give Wade of Wade Ventures the mama boot. And he kind of got upset with me and was like, "Get off my back, woman." But I was kind of just nurturing him, and I shouldn't have been. So then I had to back off and apologize. And I mean, it's not as serious as all that, you guys. It's not like, oh God, Wade was mad at Mama. No, 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 no. It wasn't anything like that. I was just like, okay, he's a big boy. I don't know why. It's because when I love somebody, I love them. And I didn't want him to get in trouble because look, I've left corporate jobs and done businesses and crashed big time because I went too hard and heavy. And I was worried he was going to do that because when I love somebody, I want to protect them. And he's my son's age, actually. I think Wade is a year younger than, no, Wade's 2 years older than my son. And so he's kind of the adoptive age. And so I was kind of mothering him too hard, and it was not my business to do that. Hi, Todd.
Howdy, how you doing?
I got it all on you, baby.
Uh
So
oh.
I was just talking about how I mother really hard and how sometimes I get my nose in other people's business that I have no right to be in. And yeah, I was doing that with Wade for a little bit after he went full time reselling.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not mad at me or anything like that, but I had to kind of realize and back off because he wasn't loving on the mama like he normally did. And I'm like, I just gotta mind my own damn business. You know what I'm saying? Anna Moore wants you to sing her name.
She wants me to say my name or say her name.
Sing her name.
Oh, sing her name.
Like I do. Anna Moore.
Is that how you do it? Okay, I would just say, Anna Mora. Anna Mora. There you go, Anna Mora.
So beautiful. So beautiful, Patty.
Oh,
You
shucks.
have such a beautiful voice.
Thank you. I fell asleep last night listening to Elvis Golden Records, right? Put on my headphones, and that's what I listened to. And it's been a really long time since I listened to it. But I've got my original record right here. You know, this was my mom's, and then it's mine, right? So Elvis Golden Records, the OG. Grew up listening to this thing, and but I listened to it on my headphones, and it must be upgraded or something, and it's too clear. Too
clear because you're not listening to the little cracks and everything of the album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was pretty cool. There was a few words that I learned that I always thought I knew. It was a different word
because it was so clear.
Right.
My husband's got quite an LP collection. And I've always contemplated cracking those puppies out and seeing what they're worth because he always, my husband takes great care of things. And as you know, I'm a little messy, but he would always keep the insert crooked so that there's no way the album could fall out of the cover.
Right.
And so he would keep it up so the album would never fall out. And then he would put a plastic sleeve on the album. So he would take such great care of these albums. They are in such pristine condition. Some of these are 60s, 70s, '80s, 90s. I think he even bought some in the 2000s. So I I've quite the collection on my hands, and he doesn't listen to them anymore. So if I
Wow.
ever wanted to get into selling the albums, I could certainly make a pretty penny.
Yeah. You know what, Kelly? Let me say hi to a bunch of people in the chat.
Go ahead, baby.
I don't want to be rude.
No,
So,
no, no. You don't have to be worried about being rude with me. I'm gonna go get some coffee, so it's all yours.
all right. Let's say hi to some people here. I'm going to go all the way back to the top, guys. I know there's 11 people watching. Want to say hi to Darlene. Say hello to Anamora. Picking Treasures is here. Who else is here? Rebecca. Rebecca, how you doing out there? How's that snow? I woke up and I told my wife, I was like, one of my subscribers said we're about to get 12 more inches of snow. Is that true? She goes, yep. And I was talking about you. Let's see here. Who else? Anamora, we got her again. Shamrock Pixie. DESTINIE. What's up, Destiny? How you doing? Leticia. Good morning, Leticia. I hope you have a coffee. This one's for you. Coffee up and back. That's good. That's good. I'm going to have to switch it over to the other cup because it doesn't taste quite as good. Vanessa Heron. Vanessa, how you doing? Mrs. Blue Wrench. Jennifer. Jennifer, thanks for being here. We appreciate you. Bougie Bear. I think you rolled out. I don't know. Who else? Maggie Doodle. Maggie Doodle, I don't know if you're here, but hello if you are. Who else? I think we're all back. No. That's where she sneezed. And everybody's saying hi again. Colleen, how are you doing, Colleen? Thrifty Falconer's wife. Everyone say hi to Colleen in the chat. Just going down. All right. Wait, is that it? Okay, Maggie Doodle. So I'm all caught up on the chat, guys. Shamrock Pixie's going to go look some stuff up. So we should come up with some kind of an acronym or a thing. I guess it is Be Right Back. But because there's a lot of times that I'm watching, but I can't be on the chat because I'm on my phone trying to work, right? So I say, I'll be right back. I'm going to go work. And so we should come up with a word for that. Be right back. All right. Kelly rolled out for a minute, so she left it here to me. Kind of scary. Kind of scary. We're gonna transfer this coffee from here to there, from the John Deere cup, which is cool, over to this other cup, which is even better. So there. What I have going on, I guess I could do a part 3, 4, something update on the what? Oh, the bras, or not the bras, the sale. So I sold some more bras. So we got to go find those. So I'm going to pop those open. Pop those. I didn't mean it that way. I'm going to open up my eBay overview, and then we'll go grab the necessary products. Oh, I hear somebody. I hear the bells. St. Christmas is here. They ring out to Taylor. All right, you can open that, Todd. I'm just sitting here looking at it, go, I know that page. So now, right now, guys, I don't have a chat open. I do know what you're saying. Print labels and ship. What? What? Let's see here. Somebody sent me a question. From yesterday. Does this thing need to refresh or what? Because I had 2 bras going. Sorry, guys. Bear with me. Oh, is it the all-in-oneer? That's what it was. It is a Vanity Fair Exquisitely You 44D full figure underwire bra gentle lift cups. Let's go find it. It's going to be right there. Right there. I can tell you where it's at. Right there. Put that in the bag. I ended up just putting all my pantyhose from yesterday in there. That's good. Let's find the right color, man. see if we can find the right color here. Better open it up full screen so I can see, right? Okay, it's got little dots. Oh, it's got little dots. 42. Oh, wrong one. Hey, how you doing? You back?
I'm back.
Okay.
Sorry, my Keurig was acting up.
It was. That's not cool.
I have to eat some bread because I'm not feeling that great this morning.
Yeah. So I'm going to be shipping a 44D Vanity Fair ladies brassiere.
I'm telling you what, you are killing it with those bras, my friend.
I love the bras. I do, man, because they're light. I picked them up for $1 and I make money on them, and I'm able to provide a value for the gal that needs a bra because these things are freaking expensive, man. $42 with the MSRP, and this gal got it for $10.75 plus shipping. Everybody's happy.
That's one of the reasons I love you, because you think about, I'm sorry, I have food in my mouth. You think about the service that you're providing and that you're helping somebody, and you're not like, hell yeah, I can make, such and such profit. No, you're thinking about the service you're providing to that customer. And that's one of the reasons I love you.
Well, thank you. It's just, right is right, is the way I look at it.
Leticia made 3 sales. Good job, Leticia. I made 2 sales.
Sweet.
Yep.
Now, are you guys running sales, or what did you do differently?
I usually always run a sale. When I list my items, I take into account running a sale.
Uh-huh.
And lately, I have been running 30% off, and I've been taking a little bit less than what I normally would, just because I want to get my old inventory out.
Yep.
Confetti. I want to get my old inventory out and focus more on the new inventory that I want to sell.
Yep.
Rebecca, I Sizely was following you for a while because I told them I wanted to do a video, and they don't follow me anymore because I never put the video up. But yeah, I do want to include Sizely in my listings. I just have not done it yet.
What is Sizely? Don't know what that is.
Oh, baby boy. Sizely is a service that you can pay for, but they have a free service too. Mm-hmm. Where it will give you patterns of clothes, like a regular t-shirt or a dress, and you can put like an arrow from this underarm to this underarm, and then put the measurement listing on it, and then you can do one from the shoulder to the hem, and you put the listing of what the measurement is on that, and it's right in your pictures.
So it's
you can do shoulder to cuff. You can do whatever you want, and you can make your own patterns.
Huh. That's kind of what I do with the yellow measuring tape, though, right? Same difference.
Yeah.
Picture.
You could do that too. I do that sometimes too. It just depends. I still put my my measurements in my listing, but at least with the Sizely, they can see how you're measuring it. Because you can do underarm to underarm, but they may not. Like when I do a thigh measurement on my women's jeans, I don't typically do thigh measurements for men's, but for women's, I would do like 4 fingers down from the crotch to do the measurement. But in Sizely, it's mostly from the crotch over, so at least people can see where it is you're measuring the thigh.
I would have never even thought to measure down as you go, but people are built differently, all different shapes and sizes. So I guess it wouldn't be a bad idea to do the waist, the cheeks, or from the hips, the right across the bottom of the rear end, and then the hips, and then length. I don't know, man.
This is a number of measurements I will do. I do 7 different measurements. Let me see if I have a pair of jeans right here I can show you.
That sounds like that was fun.
Oh, it's okay. I don't. Not handy anyway. But what you do is, okay, I'll do waist to waist. So I'll do the actual waistband. And then I will do the hips. So it'll be hip to hip.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll do the thigh, right? And then I do the knee, and then I'll do the ankle. Now, if it's a specific type of skinny jean, I may do the calf. But I
Mm-hmm.
also do the inseam from the crotch down to the ankle, and then I do the rise, which is from the crotch to the top of the
Mm-hmm.
jean. So I do quite a few measurements.
I might have to. What I need to do is sit down and write down what I want everything to look like. Because in my descriptions, I don't put the measurements, which I think is killing me. I
That
went and looked.
that would affect your return rate. I put a lot of measurements in mine specifically for INADs, but also, I mean, I'm a curvy woman, so I'm built differently. And if there are no measurements in someone's listing, unless I'm extremely familiar with the brand, I won't buy it because,
Right.
I'm very hippie and I have a big stomach. So I have to have things that are larger in the hip or that have side slits in order for it to fit me well. So if you don't have measurements in your listing, I'm not going to buy it because I have specific needs. So
Yep. But I always figure, it's right there in the listing visually, but I don't put it in there in
hmm
type form.
yeah. Well, it just all depends. You don't get that many returns though, do you?
Let's knock on some wood, man. I've been good
Yep.
for a while, but
So
I
you're
went to the
doing
store.
okay, but it may affect sales, you know.
Yeah.
But it's time consuming. Don't think that it's not. I mean, it is
Oh, I
time
know.
consuming.
Yeah, it's everything about clothes is time consuming.
Oh
Even if
yeah, I know. That's why I want to try and get out of them.
so, you'll dress the mannequin, think, oh, it looks great. Oh, but I still have to take measurements. So you dress the mannequin, undress the mannequin, then lay it out, take the measurements. So you're like double dipping.
You
But
know
then,
what?
yeah.
I will photograph my clothes first, right? I'll do my flat hang, or I don't really use my mannequin anymore because I don't have room in this room for it.
Hmm.
Um, so I'll do my hanging on the wall against my white background, and then I'll do any close-ups of the flat lays that I want to do, like of the tags or of the cuffs or the hem or whatever I want to do.
Hmm.
And then I will, as I'm listing it, do the measurement because I will put in the measurements in the description.
Hmm.
And so I'll do the measurements as I'm listing it, and then it's all done. Then I'll bag that sucker up, put its number on it, and put it in the inventory.
Gotcha.
That's how I do it. But I haven't listed clothes in a little bit.
I just, a whole concept for a show popped in my head. I could do an inventory show where each day I say, okay, today we're doing letter A, and I go through A. And then while I'm sitting here with you guys, I go through and I look this item up, make sure it's listed, make sure, because I go through there all the time, and I'm like, hey man, I haven't seen this listed. What happened? Where do those listings go?
Okay,
It's like,
Todd, you
is it
may
that?
not the live I did that I talked about this. Maybe you weren't there, but I try and do an inventory every 3 months. And what I do is I go through all of my inventory and I'll print everything that's listed. Now I don't have items like you do, okay? So, um, and I'll go through my inventory because I list everything numerically,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll make sure I have it. And the last time I did it, I had 10 pairs of jeans that were not listed that had dropped off. And eBay's example or eBay's explanation for dropping their listings is they're stale listings. They don't want stale listings that have not been looked at, have not been viewed, or have not had interest in because they don't want those cluttering up all the good listings. So people don't have to flip through your junk listings to get to a good listing. So they'll just take it off. If it hasn't exhibited a lot of attention in a year, they'll just get rid of it.
Hmm, that's crazy. And I think a lot of the reason that my listings that have probably popped off then was because a lot of it was just I didn't know any better. The way I was listing stuff, it was just not done correctly, and so it fell
Yeah.
off. Anyway, there's good products out there that are not listed.
Yep.
That's
That's why
So
I said I was looking because I've got a bin of jeans that are a box of jeans that I have to go through, unbag them, I have to photograph them, and I have to list them all over again because eBay took them down.
name.
Which is bullshit because you pay for a service and they should leave them up.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of stuff though that I guess as long as it is generating some kind of interest, because there's stuff that's been I've had for a year or more, and it just sits, and then all of a sudden someone buys it, you know.
Yeah,
And, and
that's true.
the reason I
Hi,
leave those,
Christy.
I leave a lot of one-offs up there, and I know it's going to be a long-tail thing, but when that person finds that thing, they're going to be like, "Heck yeah, I found it," you know.
Yeah, you just have to go in there and revise it every so often so they don't kick it off.
Yep. This
But
morning.
I've got what I was saying earlier is I buy um, art by Petsy Harris. It's like baby animal art. And my
Okay.
sister used to sell it back in the 80s, and I just started collecting it from there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can photograph as a bundle. And so I'll find them in our thrift stores because they were popular in Michigan. And I'll get the frame that I want, and then I'll swap out the frames, and so then I just sell the little 8x11 art
Mm-hmm.
that came in the frame that I wanted, and I usually sell between $10 and $20.
Yeah. Cool. I like selling prints. I guess you'd call them prints, or not. I guess it is art, but it's not like painted art like that. It's
Oh no, it's an actual painting.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a painting. It's not by super popular people, but they still sell. So like this one, somebody who likes covered bridges or somebody who likes the antique cars would buy this, not
Yep.
caring who it's painted by.
Right.
They're just gonna buy it for the content. So
Bridge of Madison County, or what is it? Madison
yeah,
County.
Bridges of Madison County. Yeah, that scene in the end where Clint Eastwood's driving off and Meryl Streep's got her hand on the handle, like she's gonna open up the car door and run to Clint Eastwood, but she doesn't. She stays with her boring husband.
I guess I don't need to see it now because I've never seen it.
Oh, okay. So Meryl Streep's husband goes off like on something. I haven't seen it in like 20 years. And then Clint Eastwood comes to Madison County to film all the covered bridges. That's why it's called the Bridges of Madison County. And Meryl Streep, for some reason, is giving him a tour of these bridges, and they get to know each other, and they fall in love, and they have an affair, and she's in a stale marriage with her husband, and she really loves Clint Eastwood, and oh, he leaves because he's filmed the bridges or he's photographed the bridges, and that scene at the end where she's choosing whether she wants to go to Clint Eastwood or stay in the truck with her husband, and she's got her hand on the handle like she's gonna open it and run to Clint Eastwood. They're like in their cars at a stop, like a four-way stop or whatever, and it's raining and oh
So, is her husband a bad guy?
no, he's not a
Oh,
bad guy. He's not a bad guy. She's just in a stale, boring marriage,
oh,
and
well, that's called life.
long time stale, boring marriage, and she falls in love with Clint Eastwood, and it's just they have a passionate love affair, and um, yeah,
Yeah, I think the reason that kind of stuff happens is because uh, you expect, or people expect 15 years down the line that it's still supposed to be like, the first couple of years of being together. And it's not, man. It's not. It's not supposed to be. It's not supposed to be.
Well, I'll tell you what, people ask me a lot, Mama, how do you, or Kelly, usually our friends, will say, how do you stay married for 34 years or with the same person for 34 years? And what I say, and my husband agrees, is I just say, thankfully, we have not fallen out of love with each other at the same time. And, that's basically all it is because you go through so many tough times in a marriage, in a relationship of 34 years. You go through ups and downs, like big, serious ups and downs. In moments when I was ready to give up on our marriage, he wasn't. He fought. Moments when he was wanting to give up on our marriage, I fought. And it's just about, I mean, if you're in a marriage for 34 years And there have been times when you didn't think about freedom, you're lying, or
Right.
you're pretty damn special, or you have got the Lord in your life major. Like the Lord runs your life. You know what I'm saying? Um, because it's hard. It's hard to have a successful marriage, and anybody who says it isn't is lying.
Yeah,
So
I think you just have to just be happy. Be
yeah,
happy,
well,
be content
you
with each
guys,
other.
you guys know I've
Accept each
talked
other.
about a lot of times how much I love my husband, and things have been tough, and it doesn't mean he's a bad guy. It doesn't mean I'm a bad girl. It just means that life happens and stresses and all that stuff. But in the end, I have so much love for my husband, and I freely talk about it, how much he means to me. And but I also freely talk about struggles, you know, and I'm not always the easiest person to live with, and he's not always the easiest person to live with. And, somehow we just don't give up on each other.
And believe it or not, guys, I'm not the easiest guy to live with. My wife is an angel. She has the patience of Job and Methuselah wrapped into one. You know.
Hi, Kimmy. Good morning.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not. Marriage is tough. Marriage is tough. Anybody that tells you it's not, they're freaking lying. I met my husband when I was 16. We started dating when I was 17, and we've been together ever since. We had one brief breakup, but we've been together ever since. We've lived together since 1986. So
Right. Yeah. Gosh, me and Samantha have been together since. Actually, what's today? That's the 10th. On the 13th, February 13th, will be 16 years we've been together. 16 years.
woo! And how old are you, Todd?
I'm 45.
So that's pretty good.
Yep. Yeah, when we met, she was just barely 21, and I was pert near 30. Yeah,
Oh, so you were robbing the cradle, eh?
I guess.
that's
I, I
why
did
you
think.
have it. That's why you have an older daughter. So you were married before Samantha, huh?
Yes, yes, ma'am. And it was like a whole different lifetime ago. And man, I miss my daughter, my oldest daughter. I wish she was here, but she moved back to Colorado. Her mom moved back to Colorado, and she went with when she was in ninth grade, and now she's 21.
So you haven't seen her since?
Oh no, no, I've seen her. I've seen her definitely since. But I mean, just having her, 957 miles away sucks.
But you know what? Hangouts and live chat and not live chat, Skype and all that stuff, that's a wonderful tool to have.
Yeah, it is. We don't utilize it quite as much as I would like to, but she's 21 doing her thing.
Bless
I know
her
when I
heart.
was 21,
And
when
you
I
know
was
what,
21,
Todd? One of the reasons you and I get along so well is we're so very much alike. And I was saying that earlier to the people, we have the types of personalities that would frickin' annoy a normal person if you had to live with us 24/7. And you know that I have that personality too. And that's why you say your wife is an angel. And that's why I say I'm not the easiest person to live with.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't know if I'm annoying. Maybe hard to say. I'm high energy. I'll tell you what.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean. Is
Yeah,
high energy because I'm high energy too. I didn't mean to say you're annoying, Todd. I'm sorry.
you're
I didn't
annoying,
mean to
man.
say that you're annoying. I just mean that my husband finds me annoying at times
It
because
can
I'm
be a bit much.
constantly singing.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. I cranked up the radio and I was singing to I'll Get Out this morning, and they're trying to do their own thing, and I'm in the bathroom just going for it. While I was in there going for it, it's the second day in a row that I've heard an eBay commercial. Something about this: if it's a snow day, go on eBay. It's an stay-at-home grown-up day, snow eBay day or something. Has anyone else heard that? I was like,
No,
yes. Yeah. I was like, hallelujah, my money's going somewhere. Advertising.
So Leticia's been with her man for 7 years. That is awesome. You know, I got to see Leticia's grandkid and her son on her chat or on her live feed for her slumber party. Her son is a cutie patootie.
Huh.
You know, because Leticia is Hispanic or Latino. I don't know the proper term, but you know, so her son is nice and really dark and handsome. Well, you know, my son's got dark hair and dark skin, and you know, because he's Asian, but he looks Latino. But her son's a cutie patootie.
It's a Latin thing.
Yeah, my husband. I have a Latin thing, but my husband's Asian, but he looks Hispanic.
Yeah. All right. Well, guys, remember how I said maybe I should? There is no maybe I should. Let's do it now. We're gonna start. Today's day one of hey. So here we go. I'm gonna grab an item. I'll look it up over here. If it's there, right on. If it's not, forget about it. You know, then I'll go ahead and whatever.
I inspired a whole new flippin' hustler series.
You know, it's action, man. You have to think about it and then just do it. Like Caroline's eBay. She has a store now. Now she's
Did you release the name of her store?
I will as soon as she's got some listings up.
Okay.
She's putting together her stuff, and I want her to have it down a little bit. So,
Gotcha.
Yeah, it went from an idea to let's just do it, and
she's gonna kill it, Todd. She's gonna kill it.
I know. I told her that, and I was like, you know, and then if we cross promote that with your little flipper, actually make a little flipper channel, and she can actually teach kids and say, hey kids, I bought this toy, and look, I'm gonna put it on eBay. Woohoo! I'm 9 years old. You know, and then kids will be like, oh, I want to get on eBay too, and I don't know, it could just be a whatever.
So, somebody thinks that you and I have opposite personalities.
Really?
Yeah. I think Todd and I are very much alike. He's more reserved than I am, though. Yeah, Anna Mora. She says you guys seem opposite in personality.
I suppose that, yeah, maybe you're just more vocal than I am, but don't think that in my head there's a quadrillion things happening, but I'm only letting a couple things fly out of my mouth.
See, and that's what I don't have. I don't have the ability to do that. I take Adderall for that, but
yeah, I don't always have a filter, you know, but I do try.
But no, Todd, I was talking about when you were going downstairs, getting your coffee and going downstairs. I was talking about how important it is to tell the people that you love them and how you feel about them. And that's why when you called, I said, baby, I love you. I'm so happy that you're in my life, you know. And hi, Karen Hill. She snowed in. So I was saying, you know, it's very important to tell people that because you think that's really weird that she would say that to Todd. But no, I mean, as you know, I'm very open with my feelings.
Right. Yep. Absolutely.
And I think it's important to tell the people that mean a lot to you. Excuse me.
I'll insert some music.
Hello?
Some people call love a silly fool's game. Well, that's what people say.
Well, I need to go and get my prescriptions today.
Filter who has a filter. Hi, Karen Hill.
Dude, I have been doing so much Mafia watching this weekend.
Hi, Kimberly. Oh, you want to know about Mafia? I watched freaking or listened to the interview with the real life Donnie Brasco.
I did too. Was it
He had on dark glasses.
Given the interview?
Yeah. He had the guy had on dark glasses. His name is whatever. I can't remember. Pupone. I can't remember his name.
Yeah. I watched that too.
Shut up! I did. Yeah, he did 6 years, and after it was all said and done, they gave him a check for $100.
Real life Donnie Brasco, and he's still alive. Yeah. Dude, see, Anna Mora, you don't know what you're talking about. I love you with all my heart, but Todd and I are kindred spirits, okay?
That's crazy, huh? Out of all the videos on the internets. Anyways, it was awesome, right?
Yeah. And did you watch the one with him and the guy that was the top earner next to Al Capone? I watched like 3 of his interviews, and he's still alive, and he got out of the mob, and he's still alive. I can't think of his name right now, but I have been really pushing the documentaries about the Iceman.
Mm. Doesn't he talk? I've watched his interviews, and it's strangely calming to watch this crazy guy
What?
talk.
Yes.
I'm like,
This is what I'm saying. There's a whole YouTube channel of people that talk about how they will put headphones on and go to bed to this guy's voice. Now, I have Tim from Hex Treasures watching this. I've got Destiny and her husband Tommy watching this, and I've been watching it all weekend. And the dude has absolutely no emotion. Did you watch all 3 of the documentaries?
I watched these things like years ago, Kelly. I watched this.
You need to. I'll send you the link for all 3 together.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll watch them together when we're on the phone or whatever because it's so fascinating. This guy is so likable.
Yep. Yeah, it was really crazy, and that's part of it. I'm about to list a shirt. It's a purple shirt that says, "I'm a highly functioning sociopath. Do your research."
Yep. But did you watch the 3rd one where the psychiatrist sits down with him and diagnoses him?
I don't remember.
Okay, you do remember if you see it. There's 3 separate documentaries. I will send you the link so that you can watch all 3. He sits down and he diagnoses him, and he just sits there, and you can see this calm come over his face because he's always like, I don't know why I can kill and it doesn't bother me. I don't know why I can burn a cat in an incinerator and watch it burn to death and try and get a reaction out of me, but it doesn't do anything to me. I don't know why I'm this way. And this doctor talks to him and diagnoses him, and you can see this calm come over his face, and he says, thank you. I always wanted to know what was wrong with me, and nobody could ever tell me. Thank you for telling me what is wrong with me. And this man changes in front of the camera.
Huh.
And yeah, it's incredible. If you watch the first one, then you got to watch the second one because it's more in depth. Don't watch these around children, okay? Because they are graphic. The things that are discussed are extremely graphic in nature, and then they show reenactments of them. And they'll show pictures of the real thing, okay? These bodies that were found. They'll show pictures of it. It's R-rated. But you do not want children to even hear some of the stuff that's being said because it will screw with their head, okay?
Yeah,
watch all 3 documentaries. And then there's a movie about his life called The Iceman that stars Michael Shannon, and I haven't been able to find that to watch it free yet. When my husband gets home today, we're going to watch it. But I'm fascinated by this guy, Richard Kuklinski. His name is Richard Kuklinski.
I think after I watched all that stuff, it was so engrossing that I was like, I had to step away from it. I was like, whoa, whoa, something's not right. And I think that's why I can't maybe remember a lot of it, but I do remember watching him. He's got such a calming voice and the way he tells the stories. And I'm like, man, something's wrong here. What the heck?
Yeah, that's the correct word, Todd. Engrossing. That is the proper word.
Yeah.
Man, Tom and I almost went on a tour of Chicago where all the, the big hits happened and all that stuff. It was called the Mob Tour. And we almost went on it, and I really, really wish that we would have went on it. Because I'm so fascinated with that whole scene. Not that I think what they did was appropriate. No, I don't. But I just think that all of these things were allowed to happen and actually did happen. It's incredible. Hang on, baby. Hang on. All you can see is my boobs right now. Okay. Hold on. I gotta plug my tablet in. Okay, what, baby?
Check that out.
Oh, hang on. I want to focus just on you. Oh, I want that. How much are you selling that for?
I don't know. I'll have to look and see. It should be listed. But it should be on sale too, I think. It's got so many cool ads inside of it too.
I want that. Just put it to the side for me, and then I'm sending a shipment to Destiny, and you send me that Tommy Girl t-shirt with it, And then I'll send the Tommy Girl t-shirt to Destiny.
Okay, check this out. That is such a cool advertisement.
Mm.
Mazda RX-7.
Yep, that's a cool ad.
That right there, you could probably cut out and sell. I mean, that's initially what I had bought these for, is to sell the advertising, but I just can't bring myself to cut them out.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. It's hard. I acquired a bunch of JFK newspapers and magazine articles and stuff, and I thought about piecing it out, and I just couldn't do it. I ended up keeping it all as a bundle.
Oh, here's the other cool article in here. Says where we at here? The charismatic kids, Tony Robbins, 25 years old, gets rich peddling the hot self-help program. Charismatic kid. Anyways, this is when he first started, man, back in 1985. And Tony Robbins is like one of my heroes.
Yeah, I like Tony Robbins. I like his message, but something about his voice, I can only listen to it for so long.
Yeah. I mean, he's one of the people. He's like one of the first people I found. But like Les Brown.
Yeah.
Les Brown is awesome.
Yeah. I used to work with a guy that would listen to Zig Ziglar all the time.
Zig Ziglar, Napoleon Hill, Dale Carnegie. I mean, I was a salesman, so I was in on all that. Check this out. What's also.
Oh, nice. You know what's funny? His nose is all smushed up like that, and that's how it was in his coffin. Because he was laid flat on his face.
Yeah. It's crazy, huh?
So that's beautiful. His hair is beautiful.
Loose.
Aww.
Yeah, I know. I showed that in the listing though.
So is that the book? Is that the magazine I'm gonna get?
Yep.
Okay. Well, I don't care about that. You want to keep that picture? Keep it.
No, that's okay. I'm good.
You can cut out the ads, Todd. Go ahead and cut the ads out and keep them.
I've got so many magazines that I'm good.
I just want the Mafia stuff. If you want to, Todd, just take the Mafia stuff out of there. Send me, and it'll be really light. Send me the Mafia stuff, and then cut the ads out of that book. And experiment if you can sell the ads for what you want to sell the ads for, and just give me the Mafia stuff.
I'm going to send you the whole book. There's Amtrak. That's cool.
That's cool.
And I would have never thought, who would buy these things, but people do.
Honey, why don't you want to keep the book and just give me the Mafia stuff?
Because if you want to do that, I could just take pictures of it. And if you just want to read it.
No.
Because let me see if it's actually worth for you displaying and stuff. Ooh,
I'm not going to display it, honey. I'm not going to display it. I just want to read it and look at the pictures. Honey, I'll just buy the whole book, and then you keep it, and that's a good experiment, Todd. Experiment with it and see if you can sell just the ads cut out.
Yeah. I don't know if I would want to cut this one. I'm just going to send you the whole thing. This is your book. I'll set it to the side with your Tommy shirt, which is right over here. And then this, because I really did set it aside. When I say I'm going to do something, I do it.
You're stubborn.
There's that and that. I'll set that right there. And that'll be
I'll go into your store and buy it.
Okay. I'm going to see what I got it up there for. Do a little markdown action.
I'll just buy it for whatever it's listed for.
Well, I don't know what I have it up there for. I might have put it up there for something crazy because I do that.
Well, I'm not going to pay crazy prices.
That's what I'm saying. Let me see.
I don't love you that much.
I know.
No, I do. I love you mad. And it's so funny because I'll be talking to you on the phone or whatever, and I'll be driving with my husband, and I'll be like, I love you, baby. And I'll hang up the phone, right? I'll tell Todd, I love you. Thank you so much. I'm so happy you're in my life or whatever. I love you, baby. And I'll hang up the phone, and my husband will look at me and go, do you know how many men would get really upset when they're sitting next to their wife and their wife tells another man that she loves him? And I'm like, but that's why I love you, baby, because you don't get mad about that, because you know that the kind of love that I have for him is friendship love. So my husband puts up with a lot. That's why I say I'm not the easiest person to live with.
Okay, so I need to change something on this because I've got it up there for $7.77, which is a good price. But but I need to change the shipping on it because it says $7.85. Why would I put it up there for $7.85?
Well, but you're sending that shirt too, so.
Oh, that's true. But it's gonna be. Oh yeah, that would work then. Let me weigh it out real quick. Just weigh it out. Okay, so I just chased it. I chased a turtle or a squirrel because I got my stuff here to do my inventory.
You know what? I wonder if I should just have you. Oh, I can't. Maybe we'll do the sale after Caroline gets some stuff up, so I can buy some stuff from Caroline, and then you can send it all together.
Yeah, what kind of stuff do you think that she should put up there? I mean, she was saying she wants to do clothes and toys. I'm like, because she likes dressing the mannequins and wants to have fun, which is cool. Well, that's 1 pound, 4 ounces.
Okay, so yeah, priority.
Okay.
I would just put it. I would cardboard the magazine. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
And then just put it in a like a padded manila.
Oh.
Like the big manila envelopes.
Yep.
If you got one of those. And then the t-shirt will just slip in there, and then whatever I buy from Caroline. I think really her store should be focused on things that she's interested in and things for her age.
Right.
So toys, kids' clothes, things that kids are interested in.
Right. Yep. Don't be trying to sell adult stuff.
Yeah, whatever replenishables are hot for kids right now.
Right. Yep.
That kind of stuff. But I'll definitely buy some stuff from her to show my support. Absolutely.
Yeah, I want to teach her. I mean, she already has the whole need versus want thing. That's that. Back on track.
I listed this this heated pet bowl, and I've been using it to prop my laptop up on. Mm-hmm. And if it sells, I'm screwed. I got to find something else.
A heated pet bowl?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's a pet bowl that plugs in, and it's got a thermostat so that the water won't freeze. It's for outside dogs or dogs for we actually bought it when our dogs used to be able to go out onto the sun porch, and then they could go outside to their pen and use the bathroom in the winter, and we wanted water in the sun porch available for them all the time because the cat would go out there too. And so we bought it, and then we just never used it. We stopped using the sun porch, the doggy doors out there. So we weren't using it. So time to sell it. I never used it. We bought it and never used it. So I'm going to shoot some pictures. I don't mean to be rude.
No, yeah. I'm going to do this here. Okay.
Hi. With my crooked tooth. I don't know. For some reason, my teeth grind right here, so this tooth hangs down far. I don't like it.
I noticed that.
I told the dentist I wanted dentures.
Yeah, I noticed that.
No, you're stupid.
When I sleep, this tooth right here, I must grind at night or something. Crazy.
Yeah, this tooth used to be really long. Like this tooth. Yeah. This tooth used to be really long, and it's because of
like Nanny McPhee.
No, not like that. But yeah.
That's a great movie.
Like Nanny McPhee.
That's a great movie.
I don't know. I've never seen it. I don't like to watch kid movies.
Oh. It's not a kid movie. I mean, it is, but it isn't. It's pretty freaky.
Especially now because of my granddaughter. I don't like to watch them.
Yeah. Yeah, right. Junkie. What's up, Junkie? Anissa, how you doing?
Junkie.
That's how I say it, Junkie. How do you say it?
And you know what? You say Jack A. Her name was Jack A. Harris.
Jack A. Yeah, she was loud.
And she was on a show called 227.
There you go.
And Yeah, that's the show she was on, and then she moved on to TV movies and stuff. But then she was the mother on Sister Sister with um, Tia and Tamara Mowry. So it was a really popular kids show in the
Yeah.
90s and the 2000s. So
Okay.
that's the last like thing that she did, but she's still around. What you talk,
She talks.
oh, honey. Yeah, that's how she talks.
Uh-oh. Battery is low. I'll go grab a charger, guys.
Oh, I didn't put this on square. Not like I'm ever going to do Poshmark or anything, but you never know. Now I got to take that picture over. You guys, I say I'm going to go into other platforms and I just never do it. I need to get motivated. I need to get motivated, guys. And I need to bring this chat up because now that I'm using my phone, I'm not paying attention to you guys, and I'm sorry. Not that I don't love you. And this shirt has been hanging up for weeks, and I still haven't lifted it. The only reason it's still hanging up is because it doesn't have any wrinkles, and I want to keep it wrinkle-free. And my head still hurts, you guys. My headache has not gone away.
You need some caffeine, baby.
No, I'm drinking caffeine, baby. I've went through 4 Keurig pods. I might want to just go take some ibuprofen because I called my show Sunday Salvage Edition, and the reason that I called it Sunday Salvage Edition is I'm just trying to salvage my day because my head hurts so bad.
Yeah. Yeah, I did not get up early today. And when I woke up it was like 8 or something.
I have a new subscriber, Patty R. Thank you, Patty R. Mama loves you. You know, Tommy and I do this show every morning now. Destiny, the Shamrock Pixies husband, Tommy, the Bargain Effect. He and I do a morning show every morning at 6:30 Eastern Time. And it's been on my channel last week. And for some reason, my notifications haven't been going out.
Mm-hmm.
And so not a lot of people were aware of it. Oh, and it's been on my channel last week. Hang on. For some reason, my notification. I had to shut that. I'm sorry, you guys. I for some reason, I thought I could pull the chat up on my computer, but I can't because then I can't turn the sound down. And not a lot of people were aware of it. What? Who's got their volume up? On my channel last week. Hang on. I had to shut that. I'm sorry, you guys. For some reason, I thought I could pull the chat up on my computer, but I can't because. Why am I hearing myself?
You gotta mute it, eh?
No, because it's my computer. Okay, I shut the window down. For some reason, it didn't shut down. I'm sorry, you guys. I don't like the sound of my own voice. But,
Wait a second. What's going on here in the chat? Are you watching the chat?
I'm pulling it up right now. That's what I'm trying to do.
I think we're all just having technical difficulties, everybody. Stand by.
Yeah, what I did was I pulled up the YouTube. I pulled up the show on my tab or on my laptop that I'm using to broadcast with, and so I don't know. Like I said, my head hurts. I wasn't thinking, so. Yeah, all of you wrenches, Kimmy, you can do whatever you want. Uh-oh, what's going on, Junk Trader? What's going on, Vanessa? It's Vanessa, right?
Nessa. It's like, or actually, it's like Melissa.
Nessa?
It's like Melissa, but with an A. So
Alyssa.
Anissa.
Alyssa.
Anissa.
Anissa.
Anissa, I think. That's why I just call her Junk A.
Anissa. I'm the only one that calls her Junk Trader. I know Justin calls her Junique.
Right.
So I'm reading the chat now. Bye, Karen Hill. Although you're probably gone, you won't see this. Hold the phone. I hit somebody's thing, and the Iceman movie picture came up. Did somebody put something about the Iceman movie picture in here?
Mm-mm.
If not, there's some possession issues going on here.
What?
My tablet's possessed because it's bringing up mafia movies.
Oh, because you were talking about it.
Yeah, there's a movie, The Iceman, about this guy's life.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so funny, Karen Hill's in the chat because of, Henry Hill.
Mm-hmm.
His wife's name was Karen. We were talking about that one day.
Well, I've gotten one item inventoried. There it is.
You throw it down like, ugh.
Next.
Kimmy likes The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. I'm not sure what that's about. And Karen snowed in. That sucks, bud. And Nessa, have you tried to pull it up on a different device, like your tablet or your phone? Does it still give you the same problems? If it does, I would delete the app, okay? Just delete the app completely off your device and then reinstall it and see if you can get in that way. Kimmy's listing a Hot Wheels Fiero right now, Todd, in 1984.
Shut up. Get out of here.
In 1984 Hot Wheels Fiero.
Okay, so is the red one with the flag on the top? Is the black? I mean, I've seen a bunch of them. I don't own one.
Something tells me you're going to sell that really quick, Kim.
It's very possible.
We love each other so much, we just buy stuff out of each other's.
I know. I have to stop myself sometimes, man. Last night, I almost bought a bunch of dice from Joanna Parrish's mom. She was doing a live pop-up thing, but initially it started as just show me the dice and I'll do some research. And I'm researching them, and they're Bakelite. There was a bunch of them, and I just couldn't get a solid comp on them. So I was like, you know what? I don't need them. Don't need them. I just made money.
How much was she asking?
I could have gotten them for $20.
I've never actually had a piece of Bakelite in my hands. I would be so interested to have a piece of Bakelite in my hands so that I can do the rub test and smell it and all that kind of stuff. I'd like to own a piece of Bakelite just so I can familiarize myself with it.
Right.
I was researching dominoes yesterday because I've got a few sets of vintage dominoes and they're marble. Mm-hmm. All the sets are marble. And I was surprised they don't go for as much. I mean, the set that I have, if you take the dominoes out, you take the case, the directions, everything out, and just sell the dominoes, you get more for just the dominoes than you do for the whole set.
Yeah.
So it's just odd.
There was a long period of time where I was always on a quest searching for Scrabble pieces.
Yeah.
And I gave that up. After I found a whole bunch of corks, I thought, because I watched a video and everybody said, buy corks. So I went to this garage sale and I bought 2 huge bags of corks for like, I don't know, $2 or something. And that was over a year ago. They're my crafters.
Yeah. I don't buy stuff like that.
Yeah.
The only way I buy stuff like that is if I have a rule. I won't buy anything, pretty near anything, if I don't have a use for it or there isn't something I can do with it. It's just kind of my personal rule, because if I get stuck with something, I have to have a use for it. Now, I sew. So clothes, I wasn't too concerned about it, and I machine quilt. So, I wasn't too concerned about ever, getting stuck with a piece of clothing because I buy clothing periodically for sewing projects or for quilts.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so I don't worry about that. But I have to have it used for something pretty much, or I really don't want to buy it. But the more I branch out, the less I get like that because I have to broaden my horizons and I have to start paying up for things. And I have found the items that I'm paying up for, like when I say pay up for, I'm talking a few dollars instead of 69 cents like I normally pay.
Right.
Um, those are the items that I get good money for. So I need to start paying up for stuff, not being so cheap.
Well, like that play school camper set thing, I paid up. I paid 14.99, but it sold for like $60,
Right.
and
That
it
was a
sold
good flip.
a lot shorter. And then what else? That sign yesterday, I paid $6.99 for that Union Pacific sign, but it should bring some good cash. But to
Yeah,
me, $7, that's a pretty big investment.
exactly.
Cause
Another thing that we are alike on, because yeah, it's that's a lot of money.
well, because I think I can buy 7 items at $1 a piece and make $10 per dollar spent versus,
Right.
I'm always thinking, what can I do with this amount of money?
Yep. Exactly.
So let's see here.
It's okay, puppy. It's okay.
Oh, Violet was loving watching your dog give you hugs and kisses. I said, "Look, Violet's giving hugs and kisses to her mama," and Violet was like wagging her tail, watching. She's like, "This she
Aww.
understands hugs and kisses because she's a hug and kiss kind of dog."
They were probably like big life size for her, so she was like, "Oh, big doggies, big doggies."
Yeah, on the TV. Yep.
Bless her heart. You need to bring her close because I've never seen a close up of her.
Yeah, she's pretty cool.
I didn't even know you had a dog, Todd.
You didn't? Yeah, she's 5.5, almost 6 years old. I got her when she was just a pup.
Is she a shepherd mix?
No, she's a pit bull mix.
Oh, is she? I never saw her face.
Yeah,
All I saw was the back of her body.
she was the runt of the litter, pit bull black lab mix, and she
You did
weighs
tell me. You
yeah
did tell me. Yep.
she's probably 55 pounds now. She's put on some weight, but that's small, because a real pit bull's in the 90s, you know,
Well, it
95.
depends. Depends on what breed of bully they are.
Right.
There's
She's a
different breeds of bully.
she's a lounge bully. She likes to lounge around.
That's what they do. I mean, pit bulls are some of the best working dogs. That's what we focused with the protection training were the pit bulls, and they weren't all, big. It just depends on what breed of bully they were mixed with. We dealt a lot with the bully breeds because that's what my son-in-law, who did most of the training, that's what he was into, was the bully breeds, the short, stockier. But all the rescue pit bulls and stuff, they were always bigger, taller.
Yeah. Yeah, Kimberly. My dog's name is Violet as well. I know you've got your little Violet too. So when you're on the TV and you're talking to your Violet, Violet's looking at the screen going, "Hey, what's happening?"
That's adorable.
So I got this just because it's up in my collection. My parents used to have an AMC Gremlin when I was a kid for a short period of time, and this is
That's
from the Cars
cute.
movie. Yeah, these are cool. I dig Matchboxes.
So that's a gremlin.
Yeah, and here's my Tommy Chong band. Hey man, how's it going? Good morning.
Did you watch him on Dancing with the Stars when he was on?
No, I did not.
He was so entertaining.
He's very cool, man. I mean, he's a smart guy.
Oh
I,
yeah, he is.
I met him.
He really is.
I met him once.
You did?
Yeah, I've got his autograph and everything. I didn't have like a long, drawn out conversation, but yeah, I was in the presence of the Chung.
And he just talked normal, like a regular guy, a very well educated man, didn't
Just
he? He wasn't like a stoner.
no.
Yeah.
He's a regular guy that just happens to partake, and good for him.
Yep.
Let's see here.
Yeah, he was really funny. I think he made it to the top 3, and he couldn't dance at all, but he had the popular vote, you know?
Yeah, I'm sure.
So, yeah. He was funny, though.
Yeah, I remember watching all those movies when I was, 14, 15, Up in Smoke and Nice
I've,
Dreams. And
I've
all.
never seen one. I've never seen one of them because I don't like those kinds of movies.
Okay, I did. I
I
thought
don't
they
like
were
stoner movies.
no.
No.
I used to like all those movies. But I liked all kinds of movies like The Breakfast Club,
Oh yeah, now you're talking my language.
Valley Girl.
Oh yeah.
What else? Pretty in Pink. Uh, all those Rat Pack movies, or not Rat Pack, but what are they called? The Brat Pack. The Brat Pack.
Right, the Brat Pack. 16 candles.
That was a good movie, man. Dude
Yeah.
had a Porsche 944, red, black, red with black. Oh, that was sweet.
Isn't that funny how you would recognize the car?
That's what I remember. Those things.
Shocker, right?
What's that?
I said shocker that you would remember the car.
Loved it. Okay, so this is an Ashworth.
What year is this? Nope, this is an actual painting. Sometimes you'll get a print, but nope, this is an actual painting. It's got my sister's name on the back.
Okay, so check this out.
Denaway. What's
What's her
that?
name? What's her name?
Her last name is Denaway.
Oh, okay, gotcha. As in Faye.
Yeah.
So I can see why this shirt hasn't sold. I'm glad I'm doing an inventory because I have it up there as a 2XL. Well, in Europe it's 2XL, but in America it's not. So
they're looking at the tag going, this jack-a-hole has put. That's what I always think when I make an error in a listing. People are probably thinking, that jack-a-hole.
right, yeah.
They don't know what they're doing. And then they just exit your store.
Yep. Okay, so it's an XL. That'll change everything.
Yeah, sometimes you're going so fast that.
Or maybe I copied someone else's listing, did a sell similar, and didn't.
Yep.
I missed that thing,
Yep. That is possible.
So this I never put into a store category. Not my
I have to do laundry downstairs, and when I'm doing laundry, I got to pull inventory because the items I sold are downstairs. Mm-hmm. I sold some toys and some clothing. Anna Mora puts jack-a-hole in the chat. Thanks, Anna Mora.
Okay, now this is not a big and tall. Jeez, Todd.
Okay, Rebecca. Look, Rebecca. I'm trying to read the chat. But truthfully, that's why I have Todd. He's good at reading the chat.
I try. I'm not in the chat right now. I'm over here working, but I will go back here in a sec. So another mistake is I had it under big and tall.
Oh, yeah. You definitely did a sell similar, Todd.
Man, that's terrible. I'm glad I started doing this because I just could have kept relisting it forever, and it would have never.
Right.
Let's go ahead and put the material in there. It's called polyester.
You know, Rebecca Kruger, I do not know because I don't do posh. So, and I know Toddy doesn't do posh either. So,
no. I jumped on that bandwagon for a week and jumped right off.
You know, here's the thing. I tried to buy stuff on Poshmark, and I had a hell of a time buying Miami Dolphin stuff on Poshmark. So if I have trouble buying on Poshmark, there's no way in hell I'm going to try and sell on it.
there's people that they're just in on it. They can do it. That's their thing. I don't care to share.
But you know
Just
what? The people that are very, very successful on Poshmark are the ones that are so tied into social media. I mean, social media is their thing. You know what I mean? It's the younger millennial crowd. Now that the older people can't be successful on Poshmark, of course they can. There are some people that are very successful on Poshmark, but again, they're tied to social media. I'm not the best social media person.
I'm
Now,
trying to
should I ever become a full-time seller? Um, that may change. But for right now, no, I'm not. So I am going to see if I can find this artist on eBay.
pop open the chat real quick. Hey, I'm a Gen Xer. So am I. Gen Xer.
I think that's what I am too. Or am I a Y? I just missed the baby boomers. So what is that?
What year were you born? 73?
68.
68. Okay.
I'll be 51 this year.
I think you're. I don't know what that is. I don't know. Young. What was that song from that movie? Goes. You're so young and beautiful, and I love you so. It's an Elvis song from. Can't remember what movie it is.
Yeah, I think we all figured out it was an Elvis song.
Oh yeah, okay.
So this C. Carson's actually quite popular on eBay.
What's that?
The painting that I have.
Okay.
Let me see if I can find the actual painting that I have. Man, my head still hurts.
Did you eat breakfast?
No.
There you go.
I ate 2 pieces of bread, though. So, yes, I did eat breakfast.
I like to have those carnation instant breakfast. Pour a bunch of that and then some milk and then I'm done.
Gotcha. Yeah. No, I have trouble eating in the morning. I have trouble for a fatty fat. I have trouble eating. You know what I mean? Like I can go all day without eating. Like yesterday, it was like 11:30 at night, and I was like, "Have I eaten today?"
Right.
And here I'm drinking peppermint schnapps and dollar store root beer, thinking, "Did I eat today?" You know, and it's like no wonder. I was kind of like getting hot, and I don't drink alcohol. I'll drink beer, but I don't drink alcohol. And I'm just like, why is this kind of hitting me? And I'm like, you know what? I'm probably gonna wake up with a headache because I don't drink hard liquor.
You know what you need? You need one of them greasy cheeseburgers.
That sounds so good.
I know. I tried to make a couple cheeseburgers the other night, and I didn't cook them enough. And yeah, I didn't get to even finish them. It's pretty
That
gross.
sounds really good. A greasy cheeseburger. Maybe I'll call my sister and see if she wants to go ahead Chinese.
Man, last time I went and had Chinese, I couldn't believe it. I mean, it's good and I like it and stuff, but it was like $25 for just me and Caroline. I'm like,
Yeah, it's expensive because like on Sundays it's dinner price, you know.
Like I'm a senior. How about that? I'm a senior.
You are not a senior.
I'm not a senior, but I'm a senior.
See, on Wednesdays at the Salvation Army here where I live, they have senior day. So on Wednesdays, I used to take my sister to Salvation Army with me so that she could buy everything and get 25% off on Wednesdays. She could use her, I tease her. I say this teasingly to my sister, so we can use your old person discount. Because my sister's 11 years older than I am. So, yeah. Hey, I'm about to report my own video.
Don't do it.
Tacos sound good, Kimmy.
Man, I'm hungry now. Everybody start talking food. It's 12 o'clock. I have not eaten. I've been having coffee.
See, it's 1 o'clock here. I'm gonna call my sister right quick.
Oh, yesterday Samantha was out at the farm and they came home from the farm. She brought me meatloaf, mashed potatoes, sweet corn, wild rice, and I threw in a piece of bread. Oh, so good. Damn, now I'm hungry. We're not gonna think about it. Just gonna keep working.
I'm gonna focus on you for a bit, Todd.
Okay. Ooh, that's a good one, Todd. Yeah. Oh, it was so good. Everything else. I bring up a blank template. Okay. I am just trying to edit the store, guys. I think looking at the things here, Miles. Are you muted there, Kelly? I don't know if she can hear me, guys. I don't know. We gotta win this race. Hey, Elvis, we need some lemonade. Lemonade. That cool, refreshing drink. Okay. We're gonna do a little copy paste. Oh, copy paste action. Copy paste. This listing, guys, had everything going against it. It was the wrong everything size, but then in the description, didn't even have much of a description.
You probably did a sell similar on a 2XL and just never change the the size and all that stuff in the listing.
Do people still use the word preppy? Because I have it in there as preppy. What's up, preppy?
I don't know.
And while I'm here, I'll go ahead and check my mobile friendly checker. Is it mobile friendly? I bet it's not. Nope, it's not. Fix it for me.
Yeah, I have to do that because I never even knew where that was. I don't know where that is.
It's right there. I mean, it's if it was a snake, it would have bit us all in the face. It's right there.
I normally list off of my phone. So is it in the phone section?
No, you're not going to find it on your phone. When you go on your laptop is when you find it in your description. It's up on the top right. When you're listing off your mobile, it's not there. And
yeah, I do most of my listing right off my mobile.
Me too. But then I have to go back in here and double check everything because there's more buttons to push and options in here.
Gotcha.
When I walk through that door, baby, be polite. I have it up here as an irregular package. Come on, Todd. What were you doing, bud?
You started and listed it without finishing it. That's all you did.
That's craziness.
Don't be so hard on yourself.
Oh, I am. I'm like, psh, psh. That's so when I say my boss is a jerk, he can be a jerk.
Hello. Hey.
Hey. What's up, sister? All right, I think we're all good here, though, guys. Let's go ahead and put the this up here. And that goes there. We'll save it. Excuse me. Excuse me very much. Update listing. Done. I'm not going to bag it. What are these jeans here? Look pretty fancy. These fancy boy jeans, huh? Some of the fancy boy jeans. Axel. What this is? Axel brand. Axel brand. Is that a good one? Let's go look. Let's open up the chat first.
Okay, so we have liftoff. My sister will be here in an hour, and we're going to go eat Chinese.
Sweet. That sounds good.
Okay, Anissa, what are you making videos of? I gotta read this chat here.
You know, for as large as this thing is, it don't hold but like 3 cups of coffee.
It's because it's got the plastic liner on the inside and that takes up most of the room. Those older ones, they did because they used the air in between the inner liner and the outer um, to heat up, and that's what they thought would keep the coffee hot. It doesn't keep your coffee hot that long, does it?
No, not really. Not this one. My black ones do.
Right,
Or
because
the
they're
black.
newer and they have different technology.
Yeah, they look like the ones at Village Inn, or used to anyway. Thrifty
But you know
Falcon.
what? It's vintage, it looks cool, and it serves its purpose, so it's good.
Leticia, she never did get back with me. She said she wanted one of those, and I told her don't. Well, anyways, get a hold of me. Let me know which one of those that you like, Leticia, and I'm gonna make it happen for you. Okay?
Oh, the carafe that you have?
Yep. I was reading chat. Delete your messages. Okay, everybody. I'm gonna go read the chat.
You know,
No
and
cheese.
I used to do FBA, and I did not like it. And I am choosing not to do Amazon for a very long time. Not until my eBay's up running and very successful. Anamora, everybody, quick! Mama's reading the messages. Delete your messages.
I'm going back and rereading to see what she was saying. I think
You
everyone's
guys, you guys writing out bad stuff about me or something?
no. I think everyone's a little silly this morning.
Oh yeah.
What was I gonna tell you? Oh, okay. Talking about synchronicities, connections, whatever.
Hmm.
Guess who I share a birthday with? The same
Who?
birthday.
Who?
Thrifty Christie.
Do you really?
Yeah, March 24th.
That's so nice.
She was born in what, 1977. So
So everybody knows March 24th is Christy and Todd's birthday. I have to write it down.
oh, because we were talking about Aries being an Aries. Oh, you collect gremlin stuff, okay. Christy. You mean gremlin as in the car? Or gremlin as in Gizmo? Mogwai.
Yeah, Mugwai, Mugwai, Mugwai. I loved Stripe.
I
I
sold
loved
I
him.
sold a Gizmo. He's so cool, man. I didn't want to get rid of him because he looked real. He looked like a little tiny Gizmo, you know? Just like my Star Trek Tribble. It's going to sell one day. I'm going to be sad to see it go. And Caroline, she wants a guinea pig.
You know, my daughter had a guinea pig that turned into my guinea pig.
Yeah.
And I'm just telling you right now, I used to make padding, replaceable padding for the guinea pigs because the bedding will get smelly really quick.
Mm-hmm.
And it was eight layers of fleece on top, fleece on bottom, and then the medical cotton, so it's very absorbent in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would take it out, so you don't have all the shavings and all that stuff in the cage. It's
Mm-hmm.
just the fleece bedding. And if you wanted to, you could go in and pick up the little poops and stuff if you wanted to. But you can take the toys and the homes and houses and stuff out, take the liner out, and wash it a couple times a week. It's a lot cleaner than it is the bedding, and you're not wasting money buying the bedding. So
Yeah, I don't know, man. She seems to really want one, and I'm like, I don't know.
they're a really good pet. I mean, I really liked my guinea pig. I mean, I say it's mine because my daughter didn't take care of it very long. And we had her, we got her when she was 2 years old, and she was not taken well care of. And then we had her 5 years. So she was like 7 when she died, and the vet's like, when she started going downhill, she's a really old guinea pig. They don't usually live this long.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, you took really good care of her. And I was like, well, thank you. But she used to give me piggy kisses, and I've got pictures of her on my Facebook, and I cried like a freaking baby when she died.
Hmm.
They're a really good pet. I mean, they're a pet that you can let out, and they'll like sit on your chest if you're laying in bed or in a chair. They'll rest on your chest and stuff, and you can pet them, and they're social. But don't be surprised if she ends up or he ends up being your guinea pig. That's all I'm saying.
See, that's what I don't need. I got enough, you know, taking care of my own damn self.
And it is an animal that does require vet care, Todd. So
Yeah,
don't think that it doesn't require vet care because they can require vet care.
yeah, we went through a spurt there. We dropped some cash on the animals. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's a reminder that every once in a while you're gonna have to spend as much as you spend on yourself for your animal, and it's like, damn, I or spend more on the animal than you do yourself. you know?
Oh, you do. Lizzie, who we lost a year ago in September, she had completely open body, open cavity surgery to remove her cancer, and that was $1,000. I mean, over $1,000, and then her cancer, and she was 12 at the time, and then her cancer returned the next year, and it was um, really bad, and she was 13,
Mm,
and we just didn't want to open her up again, and we let her go until she wasn't comfortable anymore, and then we ended up putting her down, and then we lost Precious a year later. She, she was put down just this last September.
mm-hmm,
So just, a few months ago. So now we're just left with the two boys.
mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's expensive. It's just so expensive.
This is I keep this thing. I think it was Paisley's at one point, but it's got all different pictures of my life. This is my dog. Her
Oh,
name's Matrika. This is back in '97, so I was a kid, 24 years old or something. But my dog Matrika, she was a Chinese Shar Pei. She lived to be 11. She was awesome. Um, that's Paisley when she was a baby. That's me giving Matrika a bath. What she got here? She's going through some memory lane. Oh, there's Paisley playing her little piano. Now this is my oldest. She's now 21 years old. Um, Here's me and my dad. At this point, he was already blind, or just about blind, and he had bought me a real cool Coleman stove. What else we got here? It's me and my sister and my nieces and nephews before I moved to Minnesota. I was 28 years old there, and I was just before I moved. Paisley and I when she was about 2.
you look the same, Todd.
I think so. Let's see. Oh, that's a good one. Paisley sitting with their gifts.
Oh my goodness.
Let's see here.
So beautiful.
This was a night that I was driving a limousine and I stopped by my dad's place and my stepmom Casey took that picture of me. I was all whatever, going out and doing my thing. That
Looking
was the second.
stylish.
That was the second time I met with Pennywise. That's standing outside their tour bus.
That's a band, right?
Yep, yep. That's my old band. One of our promo shots
Look
in
at
a
you
stairwell.
standing in the back trying to look cool. Or
Yeah,
looking cool.
yeah. I thought I was pretty cool. I
You
was
look
20.
cool.
I was 28. I moved up here, and 3 weeks after moving here, I answered an ad looking for a lead singer in a band, and bada bing, bada boom. That's me when I graduated kindergarten, guys. I'm right there in the front row. You can't see me, but I've got it. Yep. That's me skateboarding when I was about 13. No shirt, not too bright. Can't really see it. Trika. Just going down memory lane here. My family, all my people. And of course, the very last one is Elvis's mom's headstone. Very last
What?
picture. Yeah.
Is that at Graceland?
Yeah. So I always keep pictures around me. Like this one here is me and my mom on my wedding day when Samantha and I got married.
Aww.
Me and my mom. We had a country wedding. Of course, right? And then here's me and my Paisley. Gosh, she was probably 16 there.
Look how
17.
gorgeous she is.
Yeah, that's my girl.
Oh, you can see my reflection in the thing.
Oh, yeah. Crazy. All right, let's get back to work, Todd. Where you got? Okay, this needs to go right here. Letter A.
Thank you for sharing those with us, Todd.
Yeah, you betcha. I'll give you guys a little insight or history.
You know, Todd, I don't know if you realize how loved you are in the reselling community.
I guess maybe I don't.
You are very loved and very respected.
That's good to hear because I always try and do right by people, man.
Yep, you are very loved and very respected. And because you're a man, you get the man vote too.
You know what's crazy though is, I mean, I know I've got a lot of men in my that are subscribers, they're my bros, right? But in the analytics, YouTube has it set up that it's like 100% ladies as my demographic, which it's not 100% true, but it's 100% true based on what YouTube's telling me, and I'm just like, so I don't know how it even works, you know? Doesn't make sense.
Well, the ladies love you, Todd. The ladies love you to serenade them. That's for damn sure. See, I get these frames, right? And I can redo the frames. I can touch them up or restain them or whatever I want to do to them. But I get them and they have the borders already in them, and then I take the paintings out of them, right? Because I have a lot of animal ones that come in metal frames, and I don't like the metal frames. So like it'll come like this, and I'll pay $3 to $5 or whatever for it just for the frame. That's all I really want. And then I take the painting out, and then I'll use the frame. I'll reframe the one that I have and the frame that I like or whatever, and that's how I do it.
I'm reading it there. I caught you, Anamora. She thinks
So
we're not reading.
I'll buy this, right, for $3 to $5. Actually, I think this was my mom's, but I'll buy something like this for $3 to $5. I'll touch up the frame so it looks beautiful, and then I'll take the painting out and sell the painting for $10 online, or between 10 and 20, depending. This will be more, like 15, but. So I've made my money for my frame plus a little bit, extra. And that's how I do it. But right now I'm just looking for a nameplate because I don't know what this painting is called. Oh, see, here's a really good example. This frame right here, it's like the bamboo looking type of frame. And so I'll put like one of my panda paintings in this. Oh, look, it's Mama. It's a painting of Mama. And then here's what I paid for it. $3.99. It's Goodwill. So that's about what I'll pay for them. And then I have a nice frame.
I just want to say thank you to Patsy Crazy Crafty, Patricia. Thank you, Borderline Hoarderish. Thank you, Thrifty Christy. Thank you all for loving Hip Flipping Mama and I. We do appreciate you guys,
We have the best followers, don't we?
And I always take time into consideration because there's only a limited amount of time in a day and in a lifetime, right? And these people are taking time out of their life to sit and watch you and I talk about what?
Whatever, yeah. And
Life.
it's true. And I don't take enough time during my lives. And I didn't even know Patsy Crafty was in the chat.
Yep,
And
Joanna's here.
she knows
Joanna's
I love her. Joanna Parrish is here. And I try and send people to her channel because I love her recipes. I'm so happy you turned me on to her, Todd, because I love her recipes. She cooks
I've
like
turned
a normal person.
I've tried to turn a lot of people onto a lot of people. I cross promote a lot of people because I want to see people that have 2 viewers in their live jump up and then they've got 5 viewers, because where I
Yeah,
get my satisfaction is watching the look on their face when they see all these different people popping into their chat, and there's a look that comes over and it's like, oh my god, it's happening. And
yeah,
for
yeah.
me to watch
It's
that
like right
happen,
now, Kimmy, borderline Hordish, is saying, "Hey, what you cooking today, Joanna Parrish?" So now
right?
Kimmy's gonna go over and sub to Joanna Parrish
Yep.
because I like how Joanna Parrish cooks, and so it's a wonderful thing. It's a beautiful and wonderful thing. And I was looking at my view time, and my view time was like in the tens of thousands. I was like
Mm-hmm.
amazed. I mean, it's like 40 some thousand, and I'm thinking, okay, my watch time is 40 some thousand, and I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe anyone has spent, or any number of people have spent 40,000 minutes watching me. I
I
mean,
know.
what?
Hi.
You know?
Hey, Lotta, Josh, thanks for being here. I see you. I see you.
Hi,
Joanna Parrish.
Jackie! Mm. Anybody that doesn't sub to Lotta Josh, you need to go watch Lotta Josh because he's just freaking adorable.
Yeah,
He's an
he's
Asian. So I'm partial to Asians because I'm married to one. Not really. I mean, I'm partial to everybody. But he's got the cutest little face, and he has the most beautiful smile. Lot of Josh, do you want to come on? I'll send you a link. I would like for all my lovelies to see your beautiful face. Would you please come on with us? Answer me right now, Josh.
Answer me, she says.
Josh,
All right,
Josh, answer me.
I'm gonna go look these up. I'm gonna be back in the chat, guys. I've checked your chat. I'll be back. I gotta go look these up over here.
Josh, I know you're working and listening, but get your butt over to your computer right now. Mama's talking to you. So you guys think that I'm just I'm bossy with you because I have a lot of one-on-one relationships with my viewers, and so they're just they're my friends and stuff. So I'm really bad at saying thank you to you guys in the chat because I have one-on-ones with you guys. Um, and you know how much I love you because I tell you. Oh
I
no, in an hour, honey, I'm gonna be filling my face with Chinese because my sister's coming over and we're gonna go have Chinese. So
That's
I
cool.
won't be here in an hour. But Joshy, if you want,
Well, what I'll do is I'll go live on mine. Yeah, I'll go live on mine because prior to you going on, I had just come in from the garage and my wife's like, Kelly's on. I'm like, oh, shnikes, because I was going to go on live, but then I just waited, stepped back in the cut, and I was like, okay, we'll just wait. And then you like, come on. So I'm like, all right, cool. So
I always want to go live with you, Todd, because I just love you so much. But yesterday it was really funny when you were live. Was it yesterday when you were live? And I called you,
I
and
know.
it said that this whatever is not able to take calls right now. And I thought his phone's not working. So then I texted you. I said, "Hi, baby boy, your phone's not working." And it was so funny because you were live when I watched the playback later.
Yeah.
You were live when I called you, and I wasn't calling you to go live or anything. I hadn't talked to you in a while, and
Right.
so I was like, I gotta call and see what Todd's up to because I just want to make sure everything's okay. Samantha's okay. Caroline's okay. I just need to make sure everything's okay. You know how I am. And I was just calling to check up on you. I was gonna see if say hi to Caroline, and I wasn't thinking about going live, but after the slumber party Friday, going live yesterday morning was the last thing I wanted to do.
That was too much. Yeah, it was too much. I looked and I was like, okay, everybody's got their brushes. Guys, have a good night.
Todd, that's so funny. And like I said, I was like, no, I would not invite Todd to this because this is not Todd's scene.
Yeah, I
But
wouldn't.
I couldn't believe some of the manly men. I'm talking hairy, manly men, right? Who watched our slumber party, and I was amazed. I'm like, why are you manly men watching a bunch of girls put makeup on and act the fool?
Oh, I mean, there's something about slumber parties. Was there any pillow fights or anything? There's none of that going on, right?
No, no, no pillow fights. But Casey, the geisha, he was in the chat putting makeup on. He said he wasn't going to put makeup on, but you know how I am very bossy. And most of the time when I want something, I get my way. And I actually got him to put makeup on. So we're all of us women are entranced on Casey. We're just watching Casey, who says he hasn't put makeup on in several years, and then he's just free drawing his eyebrows, and we were just all enthralled with
Huh.
watching Casey. We were all just like this, watching Casey put his makeup on, and
I guess I never even made it that far.
no, no, you didn't make it that far, and so we were just all like just enamored with how well he can put makeup on. And then he was doing his mom up, and his mom's in the background showing her tattoos, which are on her boobs and on her butt. And oh my gosh, it was funny. And Casey's going, "Mom, you better get that boob away from me. You better get out of here, Mom, before you do whip your boob out."
Oh my goodness.
Oh, it was a good time. It was a good time. And then I was drinking peppermint schnapps in my dollar store root beer Friday night too. And so then I
Hmm.
drank some last night, and I'm like, oh man, I think that's why I've got a headache. Not because I got drunk. I didn't get drunk or anything like that, but I don't normally drink liquor. I'm a beer girl. Yeah, Kimmy says the slumber party was hilarious. All you did was sit back and laugh at everybody. You didn't even get crazy. You didn't even do makeup or anything.
But I
Yeah,
think that's good. I think that's good. I mean, you guys should. Everybody doesn't have to be in everybody's chat every time. It's almost impossible to do. And you have to pick and choose. And so when people don't watch me, I don't get offended. I'm just like, hey,
yeah.
it's
You know, and what's nice about, you know, a lot of us, like, people know Destiny and I are really close, but we don't have to be in each other's lives all the time. Like Kelly's live, so Destiny's going to be there, or Destiny's live, so Kelly's going to be there. No, and we don't get hurt or anything like that. And I don't always have the same people in my lives. I like to have different people in my lives, but that doesn't mean like if I don't bring Kimmy live, it doesn't mean I don't love Kimmy. Kimmy knows I love her. If I have Tracy live that night, Destiny's not like, well, why didn't she ask me to go live? You know what I mean? It's not like that. You know, um, it,
and a lot of times when I'm live, I just need to be alone when I'm live because I've got so much to in my brain that needs to blah, 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 right? That
yeah,
I need to be alone so I can just let it all flow as it pops
yeah.
into my brain.
I've done lots of lives where it's just been me. I don't go through Hangouts because I don't want to bring anybody on.
Right.
I went through Hangouts today just on the off chance that you popped on or whatever. Because you and I haven't been live in a while. I haven't spent any time with you lately, so
I haven't been live with a lot of people in a while, Kelly, and it's just because I've been trying to focus on my what I'm doing here, my little realm, trying to control my little realm.
and that's what you should be doing. You're full time. That's what you should be doing. But here's what a lot of people don't know is I will do video chats with people. Like I say, I have a lot of one-on-ones with my viewers and stuff because they're my friends. They're not my viewers. They're my friends. And I'll do video chats with a lot of people or phone calls with a lot of people. And I don't do them live. They're just, you know, video chats, with friends or phone calls with friends or whatever. If I don't feel like, getting dressed or whatever, I'm not going to video chat.
Hmm.
So, I do a lot of one-on-one stuff with a lot of people. So, and it's not always live. People say, you're live all the time. Well, no, I'm really not, but, and then if I'm not live, they're hitting me up going, Mama, are you going live today? Are you going live today? And it's like, no, I'm going to take a break. And I didn't go live for quite a while, and people were worried about me. What's going on, Mama? What's going on? You're not live.
Yeah, I try not to force myself. If I'm not feeling it, I won't go live. But I've been watching so much Gary Vee, been inundating my brain with so much positivity that I know what I need to do. I know how I need to do it, and now is just taking action. And part of it is content, because I watch my analytics and I see how things spike and go up and down, and my momentum snowballs rolling now, guys. I've got 601 subs, and I for some reason, last night I was laying in bed thinking, gosh, it's gonna be sweet when I can hit 1,000. I thought, why am I saying 1,000? Why am I saying 1,000?
A
Why am I
thousand
not?
because you can get monetized then.
No, that's not what the whole thing is. I should be saying 50,000. I should be saying 100,000. Why am I thinking 1,000? I need to think 50,000.
But you know what? Here's my thing, okay? And I talk to my husband about this a lot, and this is the only way I could get it through to his head why this is important to me. Is I do not have a social life. When I can go live and I can talk to people, hi, Land Shark Picker. Mwah. How are you, baby?
How are you, Craig? How you doing, buddy?
Um, I call him LSP. That's my nickname from my buddy Craig, LSP. Um, but this is how I socialize with people. I work full time. I have an hour commute. I come home. My husband demands my time, so he still loves me for some reason. He still wants to spend time with me, and so eBay is the last priority that I have. And so I try and do my eBay and my YouTube at the same time because that's how I relate with people, and it fills my soul and it fills my heart. If I can love all of you guys and you let me love all of you guys, like Landshark Picker lets me love him. I mean, it fills my heart, it fills my soul, it feeds my energy. And so that's why I do it. But I don't do it for subs. But here's the thing. I didn't even know I think I'm at 432 right now. I didn't even know I had that many subs. Somebody else told me. And I'm like, yeah, I probably have 100 and some subs. And they're like, no, Kelly, you're at 432. And I'm like, what? I mean, I don't watch my subs, but here's the thing. This is what I told my husband because he was upset that I was always going live. Why do you have to go live? Why do you? And I said, because it feeds my soul. And this is what I said to him. I said, once you have 1,000 subs, you can get monetized and it will bring a small amount of money, and then he's like, oh, you'll make money doing it? Okay, go ahead. So that was my way in justifying with him,
Mhm.
but it's not about that for me. I don't care how many subs I have. It's not a goal that I want, but I'll take it if it comes. Don't get me wrong, I'll take it if it comes. But this is fun for me. Whereas for you, Todd, you are the ultimate businessman and you're thinking future wise and you're wanting to build your brand and build your business and build your name and all of that. And if I ever become full time, I will definitely be trying to do the same thing. But I can see how you can say you should be thinking 50,000. Um, but yeah, it's you and I are in two different places for that. But I can see you definitely getting there.
I think it's a matter of time and just staying on in my lane, staying on track, and not changing. Don't try and be somebody, just be me. And that will like I said, I've watched a lot of Gary Vee, and he stresses just being true to yourself, and people will either watch or they don't watch.
I don't think you could be anybody but yourself, Todd. I think that's why you and I love each other so much because you can't be anybody but you. I can't be anybody but me. And that's why we get along so good. I wish I could be somebody else sometimes. I wish I had that flap in my head that puts a filter up so what comes in my head doesn't come out of my mouth. But I don't have that. I'm missing that chip. I don't, you know, I missed that line in the grown up. When God was creating me, I totally skipped the grown up line.
Colleen just subscribed to me? No, sir. I've been knowing Colleen for a minute. I didn't realize Todd had a channel. Just subscribed. That's crazy.
Good job. That's Thrifty Falconer's way.
Thank you. I love it.
Kimmy says, Todd is the shiz. She says, you'll get there too, Mama. Well, Kimmy, thank you. If it happens, it happens. I'm not concerned about it. And Kimmy says, people love you. Lots of people speak nothing but good about you, Mama. Which is why I was like, all right, let's be friends. Well, that's very sweet, Kimmy. Thank you very much, honey.
Huh.
Hey, LSP, you want to come on for a minute? I'm only going to be live probably maybe another 20, 30 minutes until my sister gets here, and then I'm going to go fill my face with Chinese food because Mama is hungry. I drank too much peppermint schnapps yesterday. You want to come in for a minute? Yes, no, maybe so?
And I'll probably take a few minutes to eat something and reset myself.
Yep, and then Todd's going to go live, and so I'll be watching Todd live while I'm eating Chinese with my sister, pissing her off because I'm not paying attention to her. I'll be listening to you guys.
Got to run in a bit. He's headed out of town to his mom's house. Yeah, go hang out with your mom.
Another time, baby. Hey, LSP, did you list those mugs you bought? Have they sold yet? He got the coolest mugs that he was going to sell for like $30 a piece. Mm-hmm. And I keep trying to ask him during chats or lives if he sold them, but I always get spoken over. Isn't that phenomenal that there's people in the world that can actually talk over me?
That's just crazy.
Drafted with the pictures. Let me know. Send me a link to the listing because I want to follow those. Yeah, Duneen Pottery. Yeah, he jumped into one of my live chats one day with a thrift haul that he had just acquired. And if you've never seen Craig, Landshark Picker, when he comes out of a thrift store and he's got what he knows is a good find, he's excited. You see Craig and he's just very I don't want to say much because he's anything but that, but he's very even with his excitement and attitude and the tone of voice that it doesn't go up and down like I get excited about stuff and my voice changes. But when he comes out of a thrift store and he's got something cool, you see that excitement in his face and his voice changes and everything, and it's just Tracy and I, we love that about Craig. So it's just like, he would come in and out of the chat when he'd come out of the thrift store, and that was awesome. I'd love to spend a day thrifting with him. Oh, Craig, I love you. You're one I like to watch. My LSP.
Okay, that's that.
I wish I could go thrifting with Craig because that man has got knowledge in his head. I'm telling you, he's got knowledge like no other. He's really smart. He's very knowledgeable on the game. Ooh, I've got offers. Oh. Nope, sorry. And I've been really good about accepting offers, but some things I just can't go so low on. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm just funny about it. Okay. Well, I tell you what, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to finish this listing. I'm going to make it a draft, and I'm going to finish it on the computer, and then I'm going to look for the mobile-friendly part. Where exactly is it?
So
Todd?
go into one of your listings on your laptop and go in and revise it, or go in to click revise. And then as you scroll down, when you get to your description box, it's about that big.
Yeah.
Up on the top right hand corner, it'll say mobile friendly. It's right there. You can't miss it.
Okay. Can you change that draft wise, like bulk draft?
You know, I've been trying to figure this out for years. Rebecca said that she'd watched a video, the Casey the Rockstar Flipper one, and I watched that same one like 2 years ago, talking about inserting the metadata tag to your listings to make them mobile friendly and do it in a bulk way. I tried that a long time ago and jammed everything up for myself. So I removed it and I just do one by one by one by one. Because then I know it's done and I don't have to worry about what did I screw up now.
Yeah, yeah. That would be me. I would screw something up for sure.
It's easy to do. And it looks like we've got a couple of the people just went live too. So I don't.
Well, I'm going to get off here because I have to jump in the shower and get dressed because my sister will be here pretty soon to go Chinese.
Right. Sounds good. All right. Well, everybody, thank you for being here.
Yep. Everybody, thank you for popping in. Craig, my land shark picker, thank you for coming. I always enjoy seeing you in my chat. I want to get you on here one day for sure. And so all of my lovelies can learn from you, Craig, because you are so full of knowledge. Goodbye, Joshy. Thank you, Junk Trader. I don't know what I do to crack you up, but thank you.
All right, everybody. I'm going to roll out, go reset, and I will see probably here in a bit.
Rebecca, tell your son I said happy birthday. And I'm so glad he's feeling better.
Happy birthday. Here, let's sing happy birthday real quick. I'll do it like I used to do it. I used to do this song at Gunther Tootie's. It was like a 50s diner, and it goes like this. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy day. Do we have a birthday here? Yes, we have a birthday here. Birthday where? Birthday here. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy day. Hey! There you go.
Thank you, Todd.
Yeah, you betcha. You guys have a great day, and I will see you soon.
All right. Bye, guys. Mama loves you. Thank you so much for coming, everybody. I always appreciate that you even show up. So thank you. Toddy, I love you, baby. I'll talk to you later.